Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you all came tonight to help me celebrate the golden light of gratitude. So, my name is Dr. Jeannie Arunima, and I'm the founder of Golden Life Healing, where I practice a very powerful and rare form of Japanese healing therapy. And I serve clients, mostly professional adults just like you, who want to either restore their health or increase their vitality to be able to live from their highest well-being. So welcome again to our celebration around the world. And in fact, just before I came to the Zoom call, I went outside and like you, I saw the full moon and it looked like a pearl. It was so beautiful, and I was reminded how thankful I am that we live on such a beautiful place, that we have this gracing our lives, all our lives. We see this beautiful moon above us and the soft light. And I suddenly had this image that it was like a pearl strand around the earth. And I thought, how fitting. This earth is so gorgeous, and what a thing to be grateful for. So for our call tonight, I just want to tell you what we're going to do. I wanted to start by, first of all, inviting you to get really comfortable. Like, get cushy in your chair, sit back, relax, because this is a little trip of love and relaxation. So what we're going to do is I'll share a few thoughts, and then I've collected 5 quotes from great ones around the world that I want to share with you. And we'll be doing a little reflective time. So I'll be reading the quotes and giving you time to just bathe in the feeling of these beautiful words. And then I would like to invite you to share if you wanted to say a few words or share a prayer or just say anything that you're grateful for. And we'll just create a little sacred space together so that we can bring that healing into this world. After that, I'll lead us in a guided healing meditation, all about going inside to connect with the heart and the golden light of gratitude. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Well, what I wanted to share was that I recently celebrated my 61st birthday, and I was thinking about how remarkable my life has been and all the things I've had to be grateful for, which really spurred me to want to come together and start celebrating gratitude, even before the Thanksgiving that we have here in the States. We're having so many traditions between us all around the world that in this time on our hemisphere, we're going into winter, and it's a really darker time. So there's a lot of festivities that have to do with light. Like we experienced, there was Diwali and the Thanksgiving in Canada, and then the Thanksgiving around the world coming up, and our Christmas and Navidad and all of the festivities that are coming, they all share in that feeling of light. Like I look at it as the golden light of gratitude and thankfulness. So whatever your tradition is, I want you to bring it to mind, the thing that you love and how you celebrate gratitude. Whatever way that is, bring it up to the forefront of your heart and allow this to be for your celebration, whenever it is, and all those that you love and all the things that you're grateful for. So another thing I'm really grateful for is when I look out and see your smiling faces. It's just such a joy to be able to share this journey together. And I just remember, I wanted to share a story that happened when I was young. I've always been a seeker. I've always longed for God and that experience of connection and communion, even as a young child. And I was taught to look for God outside, up there on a throne. And so I really couldn't find him out there. So I began to search, and my search led me to India, where I had the great good fortune of meeting a meditation master who taught me and took me in to learn about God dwells within. So I began a practice of meditation and search within. But in those days, I was so ardent and stubborn and wanted, and I would pray and pray and pray still to God, like, where are you? Help me, find me. And I wanted this so much that I got very tearful one day, thinking, there must be something wrong with me. I'm not praying in the right way. I don't know what to do. So I went to my teacher and I said to her, Gurumai, I don't know how to pray. And she took one look at me and looked at me long and hard. And then she said these words that I will never forget. She said, even if you pray to God in the wrong way, He will listen in the right way. And she spoke to my young mind, and it helped me so much. And I carry it even to this day, because even now, some of you know me from the coaching program, and even now I strive and I try and I want and I try to be that spiritual practitioner and find the source and our creator. But being a limited human being, sometimes it's not quite visible for me. So I remember that teaching and I think, wow, even if I'm not quite getting it from my limited human perspective, the source, the one within, the one in all, creator, however you call it, it knows me. And in that way, we're one. So I'm supremely grateful for this life and existence and that connection and that communion of oneness, which is why I wanted to celebrate with you, because I feel that same connection with you. So that's my story, and I hope it touches something in you that you can remember how you grew up and what was important to you and how you find your own gratitude within. So now I'd like to share with you 5 quotes that I found for us today that come from beautiful souls from around the world and living and past. And what I'd like you to do is I'd invite you to go ahead and get really comfortable and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and just completely settle in. And as you listen to these quotes, allow the goodness of these words to bring up the great feelings in your heart and remind you of all the beautiful things and ways of being which you are so grateful that grace your own lives. So you'll hear a bell. If something is wonky with the sound, chat box to me. I've got it open to see you. And I will read each quote twice and give you just a moment to reflect on it. All right. From Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. From Florence Scovel Shinn, giving opens the way to receiving. I look with wonder at that which is before me. Giving opens the way to receiving. I look with wonder at that which is before me. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, said, "Every day, think as you wake up. I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others. Every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I'm going to use it, all my energies, to develop myself and expand my heart out to others." The great Maya Angelou said, "This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before." This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before. And writer Neil Donald Walsh, in Conversations with God, says, "The struggle ends when gratitude begins." Beautiful. So I'd like to now turn over the floor to anyone who would like to share their thoughts or prayers, or just share what you're grateful for or whom. And there's not so many of us, so take a couple of minutes. Anybody who would like to share, it'd be lovely. So go ahead. Who'd like to share?
I can start.
I knew it. I'm so happy. I was almost going to say your name, and I was like, don't say her name. She can do it herself. Thank you, Diana.
Yay! I just adore you, Jeannie. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just love your, I've heard those quotes and I've read them myself, but hearing them from you, it's like, oh, they were just saying in a different light right now.
They're wonderful. Aren't they wonderful?
And they are. And truly, of course, you have really picked some of my favorite quotes. And I think especially the Florence Scovel one, I had it on a Post-it. It's one of my favorite ones. I have it on Post-its all over. Just yesterday, I picked that one up. It was in a green Post-it, and I mean, I know it by heart, so I always say it over and over, especially in the morning. But look at that! Just yesterday, I just had it in my hand, and now you say that. So anyway, yes,
we're so connected.
We're so connected. Just that idea. So connected. Just that idea of every day, waking up and just really taking that time to say, oh my gosh, like, thank you. I get to be here another day, and just everything before me is just wondrous and wonderful, and so grateful. As you were saying, to think about what you're grateful for, the very obvious things, family and health and all those things come up, and not that I bypass them because I'm so grateful for them. But what's been on my heart a lot lately, especially with just where we are in terms of the state of humanity, is gratitude for even the darkness, for all of the just the darkness. The light is coming through because of this darkness, and so just even taking that moment to love on my shadow, on that side, was something that before I don't think I had really even given. I'd always just try to be better, or like not try to be this way, right? But I've just kind of really stepped into that, allowing and accepting my wholeness to be enough, and then just me thanking my whole self, and then this in the same light, looking at others, and instead of judging, if there's something that I might perceive in my 3D as not good, just taking that moment to just have compassion, and just also saying thank you, for that kind of darkness. So that's just what's been on my heart about gratitude lately. And but yes, I mean, so thankful for, again, all of the other blessings in my life, you and TCP, of course, and just all of the beautiful hearts that we're connected to. So I'm so grateful. Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful sharing. Oh, thank you so much, Diana. And like you said, that what a perspective to remember that light and dark come together because, in Oriental medicine, there is one whole and
Mm,
part of it's expanding white and light and part of it is
mm,
contracting and dark. And it doesn't mean
mm,
that dark is bad. Like you said, it's
mm,
the whole and it's the
mm,
interplay. You can't have light without dark, without light, without dark.
mm.
That was so beautiful. Thank you for that reminder and that
Thank
lovely
you.
sharing.
Thank you.
That's great. When
I'll
somebody else,
go. I don't
thank
know if Miss Andy was going to go
you.
or not, but that was beautiful, Diana. And Jeannie, I could have just like gone to sleep. It was so peaceful. It's like so refreshing. I'm just like, oh, do we have to stop? I
No,
mean, really?
we'll go back in there in a minute.
I mean, it's just, just to unwind to, that positivity and that just kind of refreshing thing, especially after the day. So one thing I've done lately, it's just everything, lines up, especially when you're in TCP together, it seems like everything just kind of lines up the right way. And so just in the past like 2 weeks at night, well, I've been doing gratitude every night, but then I added some money abundance. And it wasn't necessarily looking for money, it was looking at everything that is abundant in our lives and that we don't necessarily take, aren't aware of. So just that gratitude to expand that, but it's a way to end my day. So this is kind of how this just adds to it, that now I get this lovely time with you ladies tonight that just really bathe in just the gratitude of the moment. And so it's really just this expansion for me over the past couple of weeks. So I haven't done mine tonight for the gratitude yet because I do it right before I go to sleep, but it's a way that it really helps me like finish the day on such a wonderful note and really find those pieces in it. So, and it's funny because you talked about, the ordinary, it's this beautiful day that's such a blessing that we wake up to. And right before I came on here, I did a live on how it was just an ordinary, but it's an extraordinary day. Because like I really have nothing extraordinary, but really it is extraordinary because we're on this planet and we're here for a reason. So it was like just all this encompassing coming together. So I love all this energy. So I just want to say thank you for that, first of all.
Wow.
um, so for me, it lately has been this community of people that we're connected to and this wonderful, like, I mean, as we all know, like you said, Diana, just this world that we're going through right now is so unusual. And to have this community to be together, that we can actually talk to people who are in the same mindset and think or looking at the energy and everything else. That's been so wonderful for me to actually come home to. It's like coming home whenever I need to. I can reach out to these people. So the community is just the thing I'm most grateful for these days. Anytime I'm on calls, I'm on things like this, and it's my family.
Oh, that
I'm
is
just
so
meeting two of
beautiful.
you technically, but Andy and I just met early a few months ago and have been in several groups together now. So it's just this family. And I don't know, when I think of like all of us were just, I always think of like the picture of the globe, and all of us are like little light points. And if we all come together, how beautiful we would shine, even though we're just these little points. But when we come together, it's like, this energy. So sorry, I just get all like, I love it. So
Stacy, who says we're not shining in those points all around the globe
yeah,
right
that's true.
now? All
Yeah,
of
I
us.
know.
And
I know.
I love what you said, like bathing in this energy of gratitude and
Yeah.
positivity. And in case anybody else is watching, the family and community we're talking about is the TCP, the Transformational Coaching Program that many of us are in. And it is when like-minded people come together and we
Yeah.
share these values and practice in this kind of way of being, of self-discovery and loving the world and serving. Like when we come together, it's like it feels like a big family. And through the grace of the internet, and maybe for me, one of the byproducts of the situation at hand the last year and a half has been to pivot to the online world. And in that way, I've met friends around the world. Like, wow, like, look where we are all connecting from. And it is beautiful. I just loved your sharing, Stacy. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're welcome. So, do we have any other brave souls from Australia maybe that might want to share a little bit? Or
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh, wow. I just absolutely love that. Like, you just shared about Guru Maya. This is going to blow you away. I have been to Ganeshbury twice. I know, right? And we have same lineage. And
oh my
the
God,
way,
I'm gonna cry.
yeah. And we're both Scorpio, by the way. We've just both had a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Anyway, happy birthday to you. What it made me realize, because you had told that story, I've just went straight back into that space in Ganeshbury, in that temple, and also really felt that expansion in my heart. And it reminded me of Bhagavan Nityananda's quote, where he says, "The heart is the hub of all sacred places. Go there and roam." And it's like, that's what the gratitude is for me today, because I have this moment where there's a lot going on in my world, but right now, in this moment, my heart is just so happy and so expansive because of what you are doing here with us, and the ability that we have to be able to connect like this through what's going on in our world, as in the big C, and how it has brought so many of us together. And as Stacey said, she and I have met a couple of months ago. I've been in the TCP group that you've been speaking of just a moment ago since August last year. So, but it feels like I've been there for a lifetime, and that the friendships that we have been there for a lifetime, because we already had that soul connection. We just needed to connect on this realm and this moment, and I love it. I am just buzzing away over here in little Aussie land with so much energy. So I'm so grateful. I am so, so, so grateful for this moment right now. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you so very much. Wow. What connections, things I didn't even imagine. I'm delighted and I'm so grateful that you precious, precious ladies came live with me today. What fun, what joy, and I hope that we spread this amazing love, connection, energy, gratitude, joy across the whole planet for everyone who needs it. And I think so many need it right now. So beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it was lovely, lovely share, all of you. So now I think I need to put a little caveat in here. If you fall asleep during meditation, there'll be a replay later. because it's like that. The whole thing we hope is that I don't fall asleep leading the meditation. But so now I'd like to invite you to let's stretch for a minute and just stretch out, stretch your arms, stretch your shoulders, move your body a little bit, and find yourself a really comfy space. Because you can lie down, sit back, sit up, however you want to be, because we're going to go into a beautiful guided meditation in a few minutes. It'll be about 15-20 minutes. But before that, I wanted to share a prayer with you that I found. And this prayer is from the Tlingit people, who are an indigenous peoples up in the Pacific northwestern coast of North America that spans US and Canada, and it's known as the Yukon Territory. And I'd never heard of these people before until I searched for native prayers. It was so beautiful and so simple. So allow yourself to take a breath in and out. Just relax. And let's bathe ourselves in this beautiful prayer. Thanking our ancestors, our protecting power, the Great Spirit, for having compassion and mercy on us. Thank you for our strengths, our knowledge, and our ability to learn. Thank you for our food, which sustains our body, mind, and spirit. And thank you for our land, our homes, and our way of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we're going to begin our little journey into joy on this amazing time of the full moon, the eclipse, the blood moon, and going into the winter season, or the other seasons, depending where you are on this beautiful planet Earth. So just start by taking a nice long inhalation once more. And as you exhale, begin to let go of all the cares and all the doings of the day. And one more time, deep inhalation. And exhale long, allowing yourself to really go into a nice, easy sense of relaxation. Letting go and coming into a beautiful place of comfort. Just giving ourselves permission to fully release and let go, allowing ourselves to come into the present moment complete, and calling back our power from everywhere that we might have spent it today or ongoing. Call back your energy to yourself now and just say the words inside your mind. I call back my energy to me now, cleansed and pure. And we want to bring all of our energy and our thoughts and our awareness right back here to our breath. Just relaxing. And move your body as you need. Maybe you want to stretch your back or your neck. It's okay to move. And begin to watch the breath even more closely. So whatever sounds or noises you may hear, all they do is serve to bring you back to that feeling of peacefulness, the comfort of knowing the heater goes on, or the dog barks, or your family walks by. It's so nice. It's just comforting. And I'd like to start by bringing our attention to our feet. And we're going to imagine ourselves doing a little bit of earthing, which is to say, we're going to imagine our feet stepping onto the earth. I recently heard a quote to allow your feet to be walking on the earth like they are kissing the earth with each step. And as you bring your awareness into your feet, allow your mind's eye to see a scene in front of you where you might actually stand barefooted on the earth, somewhere that you love or have been before or imagine you'd like to be. Like a meadow on a summer day with the squishy cool grass under your feet. Or maybe it's the beach and your feet are in the warm sand. And like when you were little and you could wiggle your toes and feel the grains of sand in between them and just squishing your feet into the earth. Or maybe it's a garden or a piece of beautiful, bare, rich, dark earth. And as your feet begin to connect with the earth in your imagination, you start to notice that your body is starting to relax even more. You're starting to feel more grounded. You can feel the weight of your body on your sitting bones or your legs or your back if you're lying down. And just go with that gravity, pulling you gently to the cradle of Mother Earth, who supports you. And in your whole life, she is there supporting you wherever you walk, wherever you sit or lie down. Mother Earth is cradling us in her loving, very alive energy. Pachamama, Gaia, beautiful Mother Earth, planet Earth, our home. And she emits this beautiful biomagnetic type of life energy with this beautiful veneer of a sky, like a cape of life all around her for all the creatures, and around her equator, her beautiful belly, is this pearl necklace of this beautiful moon in the sky that circles her in her beautiful orbit. And as you bring these beautiful images to your mind, you can notice that your body has really started to let go. Relaxing, enjoying. It's so good to let go of the tension. We're so busy in our lives, so many responsibilities. And sometimes they get stuck in our bodies a little bit. So I want you to do a little body scan. Just look inside at your body and notice if anything is feeling tense. And if you feel a little tension or stress or even pain, I want you to try this wonderful, amazing trick, which is taught by the ancient yogi sages, is to use your breath. You breathe your in-breath right into the center of that tension and hold it for just a moment. And on the exhale, you just invite it and allow it to go down and out and release. And the Mother Earth can catch that energy and transform it so easily. So bring your mind to any place in your body that might be experiencing a little tension. And using your breath gently, breathing into it with love and relaxing on the way out, just letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. No effort here, just allowing yourself to let it go. And your body's so grateful for this intention. And little by little, all the tension or pain or stress of the mind, it all starts to unravel little by little. And every once in a while, you can look back and remind yourself that you're breathing in and releasing all tension or cares or worries. And this will serve you in your life. So remember and tuck it into the little pocket of your heart to pull out any time you need the power of your own breath. And now I want you to bring to your mind and your heart those things or people that you're most grateful for. And I want you to include your own beautiful, vibrant life, your own self. And bring all of these amazing gifts, the gift of time and life and love and hope and healing and devotion and everything that you value, the loved ones, your homes, your work, every part of your body. Bring it all to the awareness of your heart, your golden, beautiful heart. And I want you to imagine in your heart this tender golden flame, like a golden candle flame. This just so cozy and so nurturing and so present, like it's always been there. The love in your heart, the goodness in your heart, the warmth, the divinity within. And envision it as this golden flame, beautiful little flame. And offer all these things that you are so grateful for to the flame of love in your own heart. And as you offer them one by one, the flame begins to grow. And this golden flame of healing light and love begins to expand. And you can feel it in your heart of hearts. You can feel it start to permeate every cell of your being. This golden, abundant love, eternal love, right from the source, within and without. And in this way, you breathe gently, floating in that amazing love, light, grace, energy of this universe, of which you are an integral part, like a light we light up all around the world, and in fact all through the entire cosmos. And the lights are so beautiful and bright, and they merge, and there is this sense of the substratum of golden light, the quantum field, the divine mind, the healing energy, the hub. And it's good, and it's love, and it's there for you. Feel yourself being renewed. Hear the blessings that come to you, and see the light or the images that arise to bless you for your blessing of gratitude and presence and love in this very moment. Now I want you to allow that golden light completely surrounding you to come back and take its home in your heart one more time, like that tender candle flame. Each of us, an individual flame, kindled from the great cosmic flame of divine love, source, and being. And from this very precious and sacred space, I would like us now to offer our own gratitude to ourselves and to the higher self, the source of our being, in any way you wish. And now I'd like you to gently place your hands over your heart, one on top of the other. And begin to breathe a little more deeply, just allowing yourself to begin to come back and bring to your mind that gorgeous pearl moon that's in the sky above us, all around connecting us in this loving light. And we offer our gratitude to one another and to self. And bring your hands together, namaste, rub your palms. Squeeze your toes and roll your shoulders and stretch. And come back to your beautiful, amazing life, your beautiful, amazing selves. So, is anybody awake out there? I see a little movement. Was so great to be with you all. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful time. I swear I could feel us all together. And whether we're here now or we're watching a replay, this lovely connection and energy of gratitude is with us always. We can always turn back and remember in the midst of the stuff, which I'll say stuff instead of the other word I say. It's so amazing. What I found for myself, and I know you have because you've said it, but especially in my healing work, I have seen that the most powerful gift, the most powerful healing tool that we can cultivate, you got it, it's gratitude. It's amazing. The frequency of gratitude brings joy and love and uplifts our entire frequency and vibration. And the great thing is, it's not just ours, but it expands out into the whole fabric and uplifts our whole world and our cosmos. So it's a beautiful practice. I'm so grateful that you guys were all here today. And you know, I think it occurs to me to tell you that these guided healing audios are such a gift to me to be able to give, because I didn't think of doing it. It was called out of me. And my clients I was working with in healing, and I started doing just a little dip to help people go inside and turn within. And then I started having clients tell me, no, when are we getting to the meditation part? And so it evolved and people started asking. And so soon I will be having a launch of Golden Life Healing audios. So there's already a dozen made and we're getting ready to launch. So these will be available for you all around the world. So that's it for our program today, but I would like to open up the floor. We have a few minutes, so if anybody wants to share or send out some love, feel free, or you can just take it away and go inside and enjoy the rest of the day. I think we're all really quiet. Diana,
So
go ahead.
Well, that was so beautiful. Oh my goodness, Jeannie, just so beautiful. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. And I am so excited for the opportunity of these audios, to get my hands on these audios, because just your voice, I think we can all agree here that there's just, it's obvious, it's not just the voice, that there's something else that shines through, and it's so present and vivid, alive, and I feel it. I didn't even realize until I opened my eyes that tears were just came out. I don't know. So you
big sweetie pie.
you're just
You're
magical.
feeling the
You're just
love.
magical. So thank you so much, and I'm so grateful to have been here with you ladies live.
So great to see you and all of you. And thank you so much for coming. You're on my email list, I think, because you had to get there to get here. So I will be sending those out. I will let you know when all of that's coming up. So such a blessings, happiness, joy, healing, love, and gratitude for all of you. And may these blessings go into the world, because as we heal ourselves, we heal our world. So, love you all. Stay connected. Message me. Love to see you. Thanks for coming, ladies. Okay.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you so much.
All
Beautiful.
right. I'm going to stop the recording. Am I recording? Yes.